versus Quinn Keen on Teshar combo. They are right into it. Bryant Ruettiger plays a tapped land, same land from Quinn. Thought Erasure on turn 2 here from Bryant. Gonna see a hand of Lazav, Mox Amber, Ashiok, Militia Bugler, and 3 Godless Shrines. He's gonna take Lazav, get a scry, see a Karn on the top. I think he's gonna leave that there. Quinn's hand, not very good at the moment. It's going to need some help. Pardon me. I'm going to play a land tapped and just pass the turn back. Let's see what Bryant's got here for turn 3. He's got a Teferi, it looks like. Just going to jam it. Tick down, draw a card. Finds himself a land. Quinn untaps. Looks not very happily at his card. Now he's going to sit here and ponder it for a minute.
I wish we had Ponder in Standard. Well, I don't, because then it'd be in Modern.
I wish Ponder was in Standard.
Yeah, but then it'd be in Modern, and that's the problem.
Well, it's banned in Modern.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought...
Preordained and Ponder are both banned. He's just going to shock himself down to 18. Use this Militia Bugler. Going to go looking for something, part of his combo. Finds one of the pieces in Teshar. So if you're not familiar with this deck, it's essentially like an infinite mill deck with Teshar looping a couple of different historic things to mill out the opponent or himself, depending on if he has a Jace.
Right. Well, I mean, it involves, like, what, 4 pieces?
Yeah, it's a very clunky combo.
Because you have to have a 0-mana artifact.
Ticks up the Teferi, plays a land.
That dies.
That's true.
Or have a sack outlet for it.
Ooh, plays a Basilica Bellhaunt. Gonna put Bryant to 23. Gonna force Quinn to discard a card. Let's see what he gets rid of.
And then it involves Rona, right?
Yeah, Rona, Disciple of Jix.
Right, and you use Rona plus...
You want to pull that one up on camera for him?
Yeah.
That one's not one a lot of people know, I'm sure.
Plus...
When Rona, Disciple of Jix, enters the battlefield, you may exile it, target historic card.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
This is the other card that it uses.
Yeah. Let's just get back to the game.
And there's Rona.
And we're going to cast a Teshar. Trigger. Brings back Fibble Flip. When he casts this Mox Amber, Bryant going to take a read of the Teshar. Nope, maybe not getting the Fibble Flip. Getting himself a Lazav. He's going to get himself a Surveil one.
Yeah, so basically what he's looking for now is he's looking for the Sentry.
Ooh, he missed his Surveil trigger. That's not good.
He's going to look for the Chamber Sentry now, and looking for Rona. And then he has the game on lock. Because Lazav will be able to copy Rona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bryant's got a lot of interaction, though.
And then he's looking for the green card that I don't, or the blue card that I don't know what it is. It's an Excavator.
Sends the Karn train up.
Here's the other card that, this is what creates the Infinite Mill.
Yeah.
So you do that plus Rona plus Chamber Sentry with that on the battlefield. With a Teshar, we'll just keep triggering each other.
Mills you out real quick.
Yeah.
And then
but it involves,
exiles your graveyard.
Yeah, it involves a lot of pieces.
Yeah. I mean, he's almost there.
Well, he's missing 2 Ronas.
That's true.
And he has to have at least 1 Diligent Excavator, and he still needs the Chamber Sentry, so, like, he's pretty far off.
I mean, he's got a Teferi in his hand. He's got an Ashiok also. I'm not sure why he shocked that. Let's see what he can do. He's got a lot of black and white mana. Trigger Historic, bring back your Fibblethip. Draws a card.
You didn't even look at what the card was?
No, he didn't.
Target himself and then exile your graveyard.
Yep. That was a really good
So there's the Chamber Sentry. That's one of the pieces of the combo. Now he just needs to find a Rona. Well, technically 2 Ronas. He could use Lazav to copy the Rona, but he'd have to pay for it to exile the Chamber Sentry out of the graveyard to keep casting it.
That's true. 2 mana. 3 mana.
So,
Teferi.
Okay, Time Raveler.
Trigger Historic. Brings back another Fibblethip. You gotta get rid of one of them. There you go. He says, no, I want the old one.
Literally didn't matter because they both came down this turn, but you know.
You know what? He just wanted to make a statement.
Yeah.
I can respect it.
I like to make statements. Just like the one I just made.
There you go.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
It's got to have a period at the end, though. It can't be a question.
So, Bryant really wants to find a Wrath here. Bounces the Basilica Bellhaunt. Plays another Mox Amber. Trigger.
Fibblethip. Draw.
Sack.
Trigger, sack that tapped one. Yep. What did he draw?
I think he drew another land.
Okay. I don't know if he drew another land or because he put it on top of his hand, so it's on the left side of his hand. I have to sneeze.
Uh-oh. Bless you, sir.
Woo! Woo! It's all about the, WWE quotes here.
Yeah.
That was a good sneeze.
Moving on. Karn train going up.
You can have the Glacial Fortress.
Yes, sir. Takes up to Ferry. Really wants to find a Wrath here. Player really just jam a Bellhaunt.
Looks like it.
Yep, there we go. Discards a Hallowed Fountain. Quinn really about to go off this turn.
Yeah, he still has to find this Diligent Excavator to be able to go infinite, where he can mill. Might have just found it. I'm not 100% sure. So there's a Lazav, Watergrave, Ashiok, and another land. He's playing a lot of lands. I'm not sure what he has in hand. It's either a Lazav or a Rona.
It's a Lazav.
Okay. And then there's something on the left side of his hand that's not a land, and I can't see.
That mill was really poor.
Yeah.
He really needed that mill to be better there. He's just like giving Bryant too much time to find what he needs to find.
Yeah.
Because if Bryant ever finds like a Wrath here, I think Quinn's just dead. Militia Bugler, that's really good. What do we find? 4 lands. That's rough. Really not what you need your Militia Bugler to do.
Right.
Bryant looking at cast downs that don't do a whole lot against all these legendary guys.
They do kill Militia Buglers, though, but I don't think you want to do that.
Trigger. Off this Lazav.
Fibblethip.
Bring back a Fibblethip. Draw a card.
Draw.
Is he going to remember Surveil Trigger this time?
Nope.
Nope, sure isn't. Missing 2 Surveil ones like that's really bad.
Yeah.
Like, that's the difference of finding your combo piece and not. You know what I mean? That's a Chamber Sentry, I think. Is it? I think. Maybe not. I don't know, actually.
I really don't know.
No, that's a Prison Realm. No? What is that? I have no idea. Artifact. Is that a Scrabbling Clause? Yeah, that's a Scrabbling Clause. Look that card up.
I mean, it triggers...
Historic. And it fights graveyards.
Yeah.
And it redraws. I get it. Finds another Mox Amber. Is that a Rona in his hand now?
No. Still 2 lands, I think.
I think there's a Rona in there.
Might be.
Fibblethip. Yep, that's a Rona.
Well, he's got to wait one more turn on it.
Just plays a 0 mana Chamber Sentry. Trigger. Get back your Fibblethip.
He's looking for the Diligent Excavator, I think.
Yeah. He's almost there, man.
He needs one more piece. Technically 2 more pieces if he wants to go infinite. He needs to find a second Rona.
Kill your Teferi. Cast down in your hand looking real garbage.
You know, honestly, I would be
Ooh,
pounding.
Othakaya, that's really good.
Yeah, I would have been pounding these Militia Buglers in, because with Teshar, at least you can bring the Militia Buglers back.
Well, not anymore. This Oath-Kai is going to take care of this Teshar nicely.
Yeah, but Lazav is going to copy Teshar.
Does that let you have enough mana to go off then?
You have 8. He has another land in hand.
That's true.
He has 8. Or he has 7, which is exactly enough to do that. I mean, he still needs to find a Diligent Excavator, but as long as he mills into it and can bring it back, he'll be fine.
Okay. Let's see. Karn Train going up. There's that Kaya's Wrath. The turn too late. Could be, anyway. Quinn's going to have a lot of looks next turn.
Yeah.
You know what? I think you really just want to, like... Oh, what do we got? 6 mana. Command the Dread Horde.
Oh, he gets to target his graveyard. Oh, that's rough.
That is so rough. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 life. That's a beating. Wow.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I'm going to bounce this Teshar to your hand.
Draw off your Fibblethip. Take down this Ashiok, mill you 4, and then exile your yard. Don't forget to do it, Bryant. Don't forget. Nope, there he goes. Mill you 4.
Fibblethip, Chamber Sentry, and exile
2
all
lands.
of that.
That's bad.
That's really rough.
Yeah, it is. Oof.
So now he has to find another Chamber Sentry.
Yeah. He's really far away now. Because, like, the Teshar is back in his hand, so he has to recast that. He has to find a Diligent Excavator and another Chamber Sentry, and I think 2 of them at least are gone.
He has a Bugler in hand, so, like, that'll help.
That's step 1. Tick up to Teferi. Mill myself. Ashiok, Teshar, Teferi, Teshar. Not the best mill. Not the worst mill either, though. Putting Teshars in the yard's not bad.
Right, I mean, at the very least, he can just not cast Teshar and pay 4 mana in response to the -4 of Ashiok. Or the minus of Ashiok. After the mill 4. Because then they exile, there's a period, right?
Yeah.
So you can respond. After the mill 4, copy something that comes out of that.
Okay.
With the Lazav.
That's true.
Right, there is a period after.
No, I don't think
Ashiok,
so.
right?
You don't. You mill 4, then exile the yards. You can't respond. You have to just finish the trigger. You can't resolve it. You can't.
Yeah,
like,
no, you can't. Never mind.
Brian's just gonna say, what do we got? What do we got? I thought he was saying go. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Quinn is not in a good spot here.
I don't like casting the Teshar, to be honest. Because if you cast the Teshar, it dies. You literally have no more Teshars in your deck, other than paying 4 mana to copy it with Lazav.
I mean, you're staring at a Kaya's Wrath underneath this Karn, right? So, unless you're planning on, like, somehow answering the Karn this turn, I don't know why you cast the Teshar.
Right. And also, he milled one of the Teshars earlier. Okay, so he just copied it.
There's 2 Teshars gone.
He just copied it.
Like, okay.
There's 2 Teshars there. There was one in the graveyard
So is he
before,
trying
and he
to
has
go
one.
off?
No.
What's he? Oh, he's gonna play this Rona, get a trigger. Does he get anything back though? No.
Wait, he can exile the
Teshar.
The Teshar with it, but
That's actually really good.
not really.
Yeah, because he can cast it later.
Yeah, unless it dies to Kaya's Wrath.
Oh yeah, Rona's one that has to cast it while it's still out, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to exile the card. You may cast cards exiled with Rona.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just sits in exile.
He's in a really rough spot. Anyway, you shake it up here.
Well, I mean, this Ashiok is gonna die.
I mean, being able to exile the yard again is just so backbreaking. Oath of Kaya, that's good. So you know what I want to do with this Oath of Kaya is just kill the Lazav and then exile the yard.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe you just Kaya's Wrath, exile the yard, and then Oath of Kaya away one of these walkers. That's probably better. Cast down the Militia Bugler. Okay. Okay, I get this.
Oh,
I like
you know
this
what he can
line.
do?
I like this a lot.
In response to an Oath of Kaya targeting the Lazav, he can copy Fibblethip and then he'll draw a card.
Okay. You know what? He's just gonna
Yeah.
clean the board.
He attacked for 3, right?
Yeah, he attacked the Ashiok, and
okay.
then he Oath-Kai'd the Planeswalker. So he should be at 21. Karn Train going up again. You can have another Lancer. You gotta use this Ashiok. Kill the Ashiok to exile the yard. Right? You have to do that. Yeah, there you go. So it does go to the yard first, right?
What?
When you minus. So does it get exiled with it?
Yeah.
It does, yes.
Watergrave. What is that black card?
I don't know.
Like, half his deck is exiled now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even though the Ashiok's gone, the damage is just done.
Yeah. Is he, like, not playing Diligent Excavator or something? Because I have not seen one. He's milled half his deck.
He's milled half his deck. He's drawn a ton of cards. What's he trying to... Like, are they just all not in the bottom 4 or something? Let's see. Can we find one here?
I don't know.
He's playing... There's one.
There's one, yeah. You have this Mox Amber that still taps for blue, so you have enough mana to do this.
Yeah.
He still needs to find a last Chamber Sentry, though. Somehow.
I mean, Bryant has a ton of removal in his hand still.
Wait, he's an extra land, doesn't he?
Huh?
He has an extra land?
Who?
Quinn.
Maybe?
Yeah, he has an extra land.
Yeah, you're right.
He could always target himself with the mill, too.
Well, to me, I just don't think it matters. So we got a trigger here from the Oath-Kai'ya, 23-14.
Oh, no, it's... it is target player. Yeah, no, it does matter, though.
23-14. It doesn't matter. I just think because Bryant's just gonna win.
Well, no, it matters because it's on the cast, so he has a target. He can have a target for Rona then, by targeting himself.
He missed it though. He missed his trigger. Oh, I think Bryant's gonna let him have it. Nope, he said no. You missed it. Mill's 2 Ronas.
I mean, you could target that with Rona, to be honest.
He's not getting that. I don't think. Coming in, man. Coming in for 3.
I'd just block with Fibblethip.
Yeah, because you know that this Kaya's Wrath is just coming. Oh, he's got one in his hand, too. Boom. Reset the board. The world is your oyster, Bryant.
He still has this Teshar in hand, so if he draws like a Chamber Sentry or something, he'll be fine. Because he'll be able to cast the Chamber Sentry, bring back the Rona, let the Chamber Sentry die, target the Chamber Sentry.
He didn't find it, though.
Yeah.
So now it's just... Bryant can hold up removal forever.
Yep.
Search. Bin.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Quinn because he just never saw that Diligent Excavator when he needed it.
There was a lot of turns where if he finds it, he probably wins.
Yeah.
I think Bryant's going to steal this game. I don't see how Quinn comes back now.
Yeah, it's really tough.
Just too many combo pieces have been exiled. You know what I mean?
Yep. Like, he 100% has to find Chamber Sentry. That is his only out.
Oath-Kai'ya.
I guess he could find his 4th Mox Amber and then mill into Chamber Sentry somehow, but if he doesn't see Chamber Sentry at some point, whether it's on that or the mill,
I think it's like right now. I think this is the turn where if he just doesn't find it, Bryant's going to be too far ahead, right? Because this Ugin's in play now. He's going to be able to tick down his Narset again. There's a Plague Crafter in his hand. That's pretty good. Not ticking down that Narset again. That's probably getting sacked. I would say Quinn's probably like 3% win rate right here.
Yeah.
3, maybe 2. Yeah, get rid of that Narset. You don't care anymore. No, he sacks the Spirit. That's right. I almost forgot it was there. Search. Bin your land. Draws. What was that? A Teferi? I think so.
I didn't see it.
Ticking down. At that time, we're going to find a Thought Erasure. That's going to just take this Teshar. You know what? Just plus your Teferi. Play your Teferi in your hand. Plus it. Draw step him. Make it feel real bad. Oh, man. Bryant, relax. He's already dead.
Yeah, if I'm Quinn, I'm scooping, but, you know.
You're scooping for time.
Yeah, to each their own.
I mean, we're already at 30 minutes, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there is still a world where he wins if he draws absolutely perfect. I mean, the Thought Erasure probably says no to that, you know? Scoops it up there, yep. Alright, Bryant Ruettiger going to get game 1. I think Quinn just got very unlucky.
Right.
And the Command the Dreadhorde getting back Quinn's Ashiok to exile the yard. Just so backbreaking. After board, I think Bryant's going to be favored heavily here. He's going to have access to 2 Duress, 1 Dovin's Veto, 2 D-Spark, 1 Elder Spell, 2 Cry of the Carnarium, 1 Prison Realm, 1 Kaya, 1 Night Veil Predator, 2 Basilica Bell Haunts, 1 Lyra, and 1 Enter the God Eternals. So he has a lot here. I want to see the 2 D-Sparks come in.
Cries.
Huh?
Cry.
Yeah, the Cries are definitely coming in the Prison Realm. The Kaya is very good again in this matchup. You can bring in Enter the God Eternals. From Quinn here, we got 2 Lavinia, 2 Sun Cleanser. Why is that card here? 2... Can you pull up Sun Cleanser? I don't even know what that does, but I'm pretty sure it's, like, not a standard card.
It is.
Is it?
That part.
Target opponent loses all counters. What in standard has counters on a player?
Or is it this part, maybe?
Remove all counters from a target creature? Even still, that's like a waste of a sideboard slot.
I don't know. I've been seeing more than just him play it.
I don't know.
Like, Sean McCary was playing it.
So?
Like-
Why would you play that card?
I don't know the answer,
Like,
but...
hey, Twitch chat, is there a justification in the format to waste 2 sideboard slots on Sun Cleanser? Because that card seems like a real eternal card to me.
You know what it could be? It could be for Wild Growth Walker.
Even still, it's just like...
Well, no, you don't gain 3 life if
Why
Wild
would
Growth
you
Walker
just
doesn't
play
get the counter.
Tecatli Honor Guard?
Because this removes all the counters from it, and even if Sunglen... Oh, wait, no, never mind.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
2 Deputy at Attention, 2 Othakayas, 3 Thought Erasures, 2 Sorin, 2 Urza's Ruinous Blast.
Urza's Ruinous Blast seems fine.
No, it doesn't. All of Bryant's permanents are historic.
Wait.
Are legendary. It's all non-legendaries.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Might be.
You want the Sorins, though. You want the Thought Erasures, the Othakayas, the Deputies. The other stuff's bad. I do not know why you play Sun Cleanser.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tecatli Honor Guard there just is infinitely better. I don't know, Twitch chat, is there a justification for it? Someone prove me wrong. Because I think that's just like a bad slot. Again, I could be wrong. There could be something I'm overlooking, but I can't think of anything. You know what I mean? Like why you wouldn't just want to play Tecatli Honor Guard if you're worried about Wild Growth Walker decks. Because there's no creature, like there's no counters in the format that go on creatures, are there? Other than like 1/1s. Are you looking up something that like is why you play Sun Cleanser?
Yep.
What is the justification?
I'm looking.
Is there anybody even in the Twitch chat right now?
3 people.
Well, pull up the thing for me real quick. Okay. All right.
It's getting played in more than one Teshar. It's the Matt Nass version of Teshar combo plays it.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't understand. Thought Erasure here. Ooh, that's a gas hand. Rona, Mox Amber, 2 Militia Buglers, Teferi. Takes the Teferi, of course. No third land, though. Quinn really needing a white mana here. He doesn't even need... Yeah, no, he actually does need a white mana. Mox Amber can only produce black and blue at this point. He really just wants to find a white land off the top. Another Diligent Excavator's not going to do it. Getting in there with the beats for 1. Plays out the Mox Amber. Trigger. Mill 4. Mills Fibble Flip, another Teferi, Isolated Chapel, and Scrabbling Claws. Bryant gonna play a land, drop in a Kaya, or is Hav Usurper? Gonna tick up, I'm sure. Bryant's gonna be at 21 life. Passes the turn back. Quinn really needs a land. Didn't looks like he find it. Finds a Thought Erasure, though. That plays. Oh, my goodness. Bryant, stop it. The poor lad's already dead. You can see Quinn just like, yeah, okay. What a mad lad. What's he take?
I have no reason why. I have legit no reason why Sun Cleanser's played.
That's what I'm saying. There's no justification. Takes one of the Kaya's Wraths. Mills over a Scrabbling Claws. Beats for 2 at Kaya. Passes back. I'm assuming we're just going to see Glacial Fortress Kaya's Wrath.
Probably.
Yeah, just really lay the screws to him. Then you tick up, gain a couple life. So Bryant's at 21 right now. Going to be at 23. Going to be at 23 now.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to make sure all the people at home can keep up. Another Thought Erasure. Going to reveal a Lily that's sure to get taken here, yeah. This Kaya is just going to go the distance, though. I keep in control of his yard.
Right.
On a clean board. Like, it really doesn't matter that Bryant's kind of bricking on his draw step at the moment. Ooh, and that's exiled, sir. Exiles the Mox. There's a mana. Militia Bugler.
You have to play it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, he might be playing Rona. Which I think is an active mistake.
What do you target with it? You have no creature target.
You have a Teferi.
Can you take that?
It's historic.
Is that what the text is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nope, he's going to go with the Militia Bugler. I think that's by far the correct call.
Yeah.
Rona just dies to deal with the Kaya you're looking at. Finds himself a Lazav. So Bryant going to need to find some action here. You know, he can't just sit here forever drawing lands. I think he just drew another one, too. Yep, Oath of Kaya. Eat your guy. Tick up. Exile Scrabbling Claws, and your dude passes back. I think, yeah, he's just got a swamp in hand right now. What do we got? Another Militia Bugler. Seems good to me. What are we finding, Quinn?
Whiff.
Oh, that's
lands.
real bad.
Yeah,
You can't whiff.
I'm pretty sure that was 4 lands.
I mean, he's got a 4th land now, though. Oh, man, and Bryant is just bricking.
They're
Quinn's
both
in this
bricking.
game.
Yeah, they're both bricking pretty badly, though.
Exile both of your Thought Erasures. Tapped land, say go.
Yeah, don't get to gain 2 off that one.
Combat, gonna come in at Teferi. Trigger, or Kaya, I mean.
The one nice thing for
16.
Quinn is he really doesn't care about Bryant's life total.
No, he does not.
He just cares about Bryant's deck size.
Let's see, what can we put together? I really don't like that Bryant has left the Teferis in the yard. With all these exiles that he's had.
Yeah.
You gotta get rid of them. Yep, see? Now you really have to answer this.
So what does Quinn have in hand?
Lazav and I don't know what else.
Yeah,
Oh, that's an Othakaya. That's pretty good. That plays big here.
Yeah, it kills the Rona.
Yeah. It kills the Rona and then it exiles Teferi and Rona from the yard.
Yeah.
And then that other Teferi is also exiled. Tick up. Exile your last 2 relevant cards out of your yard. Yep, there they go. 32, 14. 14. Oh, no, not 14. He drew a land.
Was that a land? I thought it was a Teshar.
I thought it was a land. If it's a Teshar, I'm just windmill slamming it, me personally.
Well, what do you... Like, I guess.
Trigger. 34, 14. Othakaya doing some work. Oh, it was a Teshar. Okay. Alright, Bryant. Don't draw land. Oh, that's big. That's really big.
Yep.
You just draw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He drew another land, I think.
I believe you are correct.
Exile it. Get it out of there. I mean, he's going to get to untap with this Teferi again. That's pretty big. Draw another card. And meanwhile, this Othakaya is doing a lot of work. Combat. This is a tough attack. So 1 and 1 at each. Yep. He's going to kill the Kaya. Going to go to 12 and 36. Kill Kaya. Put Teferi down to 3. Chamber Sentry.
For 3.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bryant needs action. Desperately.
Did he not play the land in his hand?
No, he didn't.
I don't really like that here.
What can we get?
Because 6 mana is kind of crucial for Quinn's deck.
I think Bryant just drew a Cry of the Carnivarium. Ooh, and Thought Erasure. Yeah, that's the cards he has.
That doesn't really play here.
No, not at all.
Because they're all X3 or a 3/3, right?
No, it kills Teshar.
I thought, it's Teshar too.
It exiles Teshar, yeah, at least. Yeah. That's big. Sees the land in the Lazav.
Okay, I was thinking Teshar was a 2/3 for some reason.
Immediately keeps on top, so that must have been a good draw. You know what I think that is in his hand is a Basilica Bell Haunt.
Who?
And if it is, that's big.
Bryant?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a Bell Haunt. Dong, ring the bell!
Again, a reason why I think that Quinn should have played that land and just jammed it out.
Yeah, you gotta jam out the Lazav there. I mean, you've seen how much discard Bryant has. He drew it to Teshar for turn. I mean, that's not bad in the face of this Cry. And the Bell Haunt really gonna do a good job of holding the ground.
Yeah.
This Teferi is just gonna carry him there, I think. You can see Quinn considering his options. It's not good. Well, I mean, he can kill the Teferi. Yeah.
Right, because he can just remove 2 counters here from the
I mean, it's going to trigger the Othakaya again, put Quinn down to 10, Ryan to 41. Wow, that has done a lot of work this game. That's 8 damage and 8 life. It does what you said, eats the Teferi. Draws another Teferi. Like a man.
Like Moto?
You know what, you played Teferi, you bounce Oath of Kaya. For sure, man. Can we pull up if he links a deck list?
For what?
Oh, he just put it in the chat. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit, man. I like it. Big, dumb, green stuff. Gigantosaurus, that card's sweet.
You know what else it needs, though?
What?
It needs one... Oh, wait, no, it has it. Never mind. It was just, like, way down there.
What?
Carnage Tyrant.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. Does that have 4 Llanowar Elf, 4 Druid? Yep. Gotta play 4 Paradise Druid, too, just to have all the dudes.
I don't like this play from Bryant here. Just willingly throwing away his Teferi to get back the Oath.
Did he just attack for 3?
Yeah. Quinn should be at 7.
Yeah.
Plays Teshar. Says go? What? That cannot be correct.
It is.
How? The Militia Bugler has Vigilance.
I don't know.
What? That Teferi was just dead.
Mm-hmm.
Quinn, what did you just do, man? Am I wrong? Did I miss something?
No.
Okay. Weird. That Bell Haunt in hand. That's real good. Oathakaya too. Eat your Teshar. Look at this. Bryant still doesn't care. And there was no Oathakaya in play too, so it wouldn't have even triggered that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
I have no idea.
I mean, the game's over regardless, but that's just like egregious, you know? Plays another Teshar. Bryant with another Bell Haunt in his hand. Finds another Oath. Nope, just finds an Ugin. That's even better. You can see Quinn here just like, oh god, this is awful.
Yeah. At some point, I would have just conceded. I wouldn't want to play this game out.
Ring the bell. Another Bell Haunt. 44 life. And the Ugin. Man, look at this dude. Look at this dude.
What a guy.
You're right. Chump. What do you got, Quinn? Draw your card. Shake his hand.